When you are setting up a discipline-specific model, you often link the file of a trade discipline within the container. And if the models are hosted onto the Autodesk Forma, the process is that you have to link those files manually one by one. There is no current way within Revit that can link multiple models together from different folders or from different locations, right? Um, I thought of sharing this plugin with you. The plugin has a feature where you can link the models from the ACC directly. So this specific model which I have open. It's an architecture model and it's hosted onto the Autodesk Forma. If I have to link the models from the other disciplines, I would just launch the command. It will show me the list of hubs which I have access to, and I can navigate to the hub which I need to basically bring the models from. After I go to a specific project to the discipline, I can select the models which I need. So instead of linking the files one by one, I can select those multiple models either from one specific folder or multiple folders, and I have an option to position those link files. So in this instance, while this model is not onto the shared coordinates, I'll just choose the internal origin. All I'm doing right now is I have just linked two discipline models within this file. So it says that there are currently two models which I have linked, and to just verify if I visit the manage links, I should see the path. Okay. There is another tip which I thought of sharing while I was testing this new version from Functionalized Vim. I thought this might be worth to share. So there's something that I have quite often used is when you have a specific clash, if you wanted to make either an up and down, whether this is a pipe or a duct or a cable tray, you have the option to run the command, which can help you decide whether if you are making this specific pipe up or down or left or right, and based on the angle. So you can define that position, and either you can raise this on one side or you can raise this on both sides. So for this example, I will just say that, okay, let's go down here. It's 500 mm. That's the offset if you want for this pipe. And I can select both side and I can pick the sides which I need the pipe to take it in. Okay, this is something very useful. But what I really like in this new version is that when I have a specific clash like this, where if I have to make this specific pipe up and down, it is technically not possible because there is a lot of connections which is happening here. So I've got like three different pipes here, actually four. So there is four different pipes here. Then I've got a duct and a cable tray. And let's say in this scenario, I just want the this whole network to go down, or if I want to raise this network to a specific degree, then I can run another command that was this offset. Okay, in this instance, let's say I'll still go with 500 here, and instead of 45, I'll choose it to 90 degree, and then I can choose the the side where I want this network to raise, whether to go up or to go down. Okay, so in this instance, I'll just run this command. I'll select the first instance. Just need to make sure that I have enough gap for this specific offset. And what it did beautifully is it raised this whole network. which is very interesting because a clash like this is probably easier to solve. I've seen or used a lot of plugin that can do that, but something like this is very interesting where you're actually controlling the network that can either be raised to up or down. All right, I think this is the two items which I thought of sharing.